Hello, hello, hello. It is 1 minute before 11:30. I am Marlena Cole, your dating and relationship coach and the creator of the Love Me Right coaching program. Let me get my, and you are at Love at Lunch. So welcome, 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 welcome. If this is your first time, you're in for a treat, and welcome, welcome. And if this is not your first time, thank you for coming back and spending time watching me live or the replay. I know your time is precious and I appreciate you spending it with me. Yay. And for those who don't know me, I am Marlena Cole. I am a dating and relationship coach for single African American women, helping them to get into loving, caring, supportive relationships. I'm always looking to connect with single Black African American women who are ready to live their life with their best friend and lover. Who do you know that's ready to attract, connect, and start building healthy relationships quicker, sooner, and better? We are at Love at Lunch. Welcome, Charlene. Thank you for joining Love at Lunch. And I'm excited about today's topic. I always say it's gonna be short and then somehow it end up going 15 minutes. But today is going to be a good topic, getting straight to the point. If you know me, I try to cut the fat, get right to the meat, although the fat can sometimes be really good. If you are not already part of my Love Me Right family, why not? Why haven't you joined? Why aren't you part of my family? You can join us by subscribing at lovemeright.net, and you get special exclusive training and contact with me. Through this venue, I have a wonderful coaching, very insightful coaching program to offer you when you join my family, a sweet little gift that really helps show you and break down relationships. It is very insightful because research shows that most relationships fall apart in less than a year. And so if you find yourself in that cycle where the relationship can't get past 2 months, 3 months, second date, or you get past a year, but then you get stagnated in 2 years, 3 years, and he hasn't proposed or ex-marriage, or he's playing around with you, this will kind of show you what's going on and help diagnose that and give you some insight, because knowledge is power, ladies. So if you are not part of my Love Me Right family, come on board. You're welcome. Come on. I invite you in. Today, it is 2 after. I know a lot of people are at lunch and are in meetings or can't join live. So I'm just going to get started. And those who can join. Please share this, make comments. If it's good to you, right? Make comments, like it. We are talking about how to attract a quality man effortlessly. Listen to that piece, effortlessly. I know there's so many ways that we've been talking actually all month long about how to attract a man. I may not have said it in that way, is that, hey, these tools, these blocking tools, the story you tell yourself, let me start over. The tools you use to unblock yourself and the story you tell yourself, making sure that it is a story that is getting you to your goals and not limiting you or hindering you in some way, really are all tools to attract a quality man. And these are the tools that we use in my Love Me Right program that have my women who are in the program and working the program attracting men left and right. And I'm going to start sharing more of those testimonials that I get from my women, because I'm always getting emails and text messages about how they're meeting new people, how it's opening up business contacts, how they're just meeting men out of the woodworks. And so there's one thing to meet men, and then it's another thing to meet quality men. So my women are not only meeting men and attracting men, they're also meeting quality men that may potentially turn into some life longer. But I'm gonna give you the one simple thing today, the most effective way of attracting a quality man. And I'm going to give it to you by asking you a simple question. And this may be hard if nobody's watching live, because then I can't feed off your answers, which is okay, because then I get distracted anyway. So when you watch the replay, still please put your comments in, and that way I know this is useful. If it's not useful, direct message me and let me know it's not useful, right? It's not helpful, or give me more, Marlene. Tell me what you need so that I can deliver it to you. So what makes you unique is my question. What makes you unique? So not only is that my question, that's also my answer. The top way to attract a quality man is by knowing what makes you unique. And then how do you use that thing that makes you unique? It's the top way of really attracting a quality man. And so let me tell you this way. Let me share my story. I love sharing my story. It's several things that makes me unique. One of the things that makes me unique, which is, I hope I don't do this so much anymore, but not so much. I should. My husband may be watching this. I don't do this at all, honey. But I am like a natural flirt. I am. I think I get it from my dad. So I naturally know how to flirt and make men feel good about themselves in a genuine way. So Charlene thing to be unique is that I am always my authentic self. So Charlene, what piece of being authentic, what authentic piece of you is unique, right? So that'll be my question for you. What specific authentic thing about you that is unique to you, right? Because I'm always my authentic self. But in being my authentic self, what makes me unique, I believe, and other people may have this trait, but what makes it unique for me is that I'm a big flirt. I know how to flirt. I know, and flirting makes the man feel good about himself, makes him feel good in my presence. And who don't want to feel good in somebody's presence? When you feel good, heard, cared for, supported, you want more of that, right? And so you come back for more. So for me, I not only attracted men, they kept coming back for more, which is somehow sometimes could be a good thing and a bad thing, because I kept dating sometimes the same guy over and over and over again for years and years. We break up, get back together, and he just kept coming back. It's like, leave me alone. But the lesson in that I took away is that they're coming back, not because I make them feel good in my presence. And I've had them say that I just feel like I can conquer the world in your presence. And for whatever reason, they weren't meant to be my husband, right? So for whatever reason, it didn't work. I say because they weren't meant to be my husband, because I'm married to Dimitri today. So, but I believe that's unique about me. I get it from my dad. And then what else is unique about me that's coupled with this trait to be able to flirt is that I'm very comfortable around men. I don't get intimidated around men. I don't get my what I call my critical spider girl senses don't show up when I'm around men. Like, oh my God, is my makeup right? Do I smell okay? Do my breath stink? I don't get very critical of myself when I'm around men, because I'm used to being around men. I had 3 brothers. I grew up with 3 brothers in the home, my dad, and then a host of male cousins who were like brothers because they were always at our house. And then in my family, my dad assigned a brother to each of the sisters. So to keep the boys away, right? You watch over your sister, keep the boys away. And so my brother, who's 6 years older than me, no, he's not 6 years older than me. He's 3 years older than me. I was his girl. So I got to play with him, his friends. He kept me around. They're running around on bikes. I'm right behind them. I was kind of like the little wild child, right? Because my brother had to take care of me. And so I'm very comfortable around boys or men, right? And so I don't get all slimy and try to be something I'm not. Like Charlene said, I'm authentic. And my authentic self, part of that is me being a big flirt. And that makes men, and not necessarily in a sexual way, but sometimes it's like, you can get it, right? Even though they can't, right? I make them think they can. And so anyway, the number one way in Marlena's book and Marlena's world, right, to attract a quality man effortlessly, and it's effortlessly because it's just part of who you are. It's the very thing that makes you unique. And if you can figure that, and you probably have several different things, right? You probably have several different things, but figure that top thing is kind of like your top strength finders, right? For those who've done strength finders, what's your top 5 strengths, right? What are the top 5 things that make you unique? And those are the things that you need to learn how to use in a way that attracts men effortlessly. So you have to be intentional about using it. So I'm gonna close with this story. I have so many stories. I love sharing my stories of how I met my husband. So I'm at this very large church here in St. Louis, and I did not want to go to that church. The church I was in, it was very small and wasn't growing, so we all kind of dissolved the church and we went to different churches. And so I was visiting this church because my friends, one of my friends was there, so I would visit the church. Did not want to join the church because it was so large, right? Nonetheless, I joined the church. Fast forward, I joined the church. This was during the time where I was really learning and teaching myself how to better attract, connect, and build healthy relationships. So I was in this, I don't know, this headspace where I was just killing the game, right? I was meeting men. I was more confident. Was dealing with a lot of my baggage that was keeping me blocked, learning how to remove that. So I was just in a great place. I was feeling and loving myself, right? And I joined the women's ministry, which is one of my passions, right? So I'm doing things I'm passionate about, which is another good thing, right? Things that you're passionate about. Hey, J Star, how are you? Thank you for joining. And so during this time, one of the ladies I was in the women's ministry with, we were selling T-shirts for this event we were doing. And my husband did not know him, had never seen him. I'd been at the church 2 years, had never seen him before. He walks up and he knew the girl I was with, and he said to her, hey, they exchanged niceties. And he said, oh, you never told me you had any cute friends. And her and I weren't really friends. We just knew each other from the women's ministry. So she kind of was like shocked, like, I didn't know what to say. Me being Miss Unique Marlena, right, Miss Flirty, I stepped to him, right? We were kind of apart. I made a step forward towards him in his personal space, reached out my hand, and I shook his hand. I said, yes, I'm Marlena. What's your name? And he was like, kind of like, oh, I'm Dimitri. And I said something like, yes, I'm the cute friend Marlena, right? And we both kind of laughed. And then I started selling him one of the T-shirts. And he said something else, and I kind of flirted back. Can't remember exactly what I said. And then we both went our own ways. Didn't think anything of it, right? By the end of the night, guess what? She's coming to me and was like, hey, Marlena, oh boy, Dimitri, he wants your phone number. Is that cool? And I was like, yeah, that. And I was like, well, I'm assuming he's single, right? And she was like, yeah, he's single. I was like, okay, yeah, give it to him. And so then that's how we met, and we have been inseparable ever since. So I did that, and it was effortless. It was effortless. Because I was just being myself, right? And I made him feel good in my presence. I wasn't like all stuffy or whatever. It didn't matter. I made him feel good in my presence just by being my authentic self, as Charlene said, and pulling out that very nugget that's unique to me, is that I can flirt and I feel comfortable around men. So anyway, ladies, that is the number one way of attracting a quality man effortlessly. Of course, there's other ways to attract a quality man that I can share with you, but that is the top one. That is the easiest one. And I want you all to put that into practice. So as I close, for those who are joining, you know that all week long, I have created a Love Me Right boot camp. It is a 6-month boot camp where I am taking a small group of women, and we're working together to help you better attract, connect, and build healthy relationships quicker, sooner, and faster, all around a play around Valentine's Day, because it's only 6 months away, right? And time is ticking. And yes, last year, I know you thought, oh, I wish I had a date on Valentine's Day. And this year, we're going to put in steps to get that done. Plus more, right? Plus more. We're attracting quality men. So I would love to have you apply to be in my Love Me Right boot camp. If you're interested, or know somebody who's interested, you can set up calendar invite with me so we can talk more about the program, what it looks like, what you plan to get, what you can expect to get out of it, what the cost is, all of those things. Set up some time with me. Here's my scheduler at calendly.com, Marlena R. Cole. Or if you don't want to go through all that, just text me at 636-206-4983, and we'll set up some time. I'll send you the link through text. We'll set up some time. I'm actually open. It's 11:44 Central Time. I'm actually open for most of the afternoon until I think I have an appointment at 1 o'clock Central Time. So text me. We can jump on a call now. I can tell you more about the program, see if it's a good fit for you. I am looking for women who are ready to prioritize their love life, who would love to have a professional coach walk alongside them as they're living their day-to-day interactions, testing out these new dating techniques and tools, who are tired of searching YouTube, Facebook, and Google for why he didn't call me back. Oh, this situation happened. Why am I not attracting men? You'll have a professional coach to say, hey, this is what happened. I'll be able to coach you through it, get you to where you want to be quicker, sooner, faster. I am so excited. I'm looking forward to this boot camp. It is going to be out of sight. I don't think there's any other boot camp or any other program that's like this out there, where you have me live, pretty much live time, right, with me as you walk through these situations, and me pushing you into helping you create opportunities to meet men. It is going to be so much fun. It's going to take all the stress and pressure out of meeting new people and knowing what to say, how to say. You're going to have better quality dates, better quality men approaching you effortlessly. Your life is going to be changed. And you're going to have fun doing it without all the pressure and the sadness. We're going to work through those 6 blocks that I keep mentioning, whether it's a limiting belief, your gremlin, your critical gremlin, whether it's assumptions or interpretations or emotional blocks that you have from your past or your present. We're going to be working through all those quick, fast, intensively, and with love and fun, and we're going to build momentum from each other. I hope you can join me. It is going to be fun. It is going to be out of sight. Share this video, 636-206-4983. Text me. And thank you so much for joining Love at Lunch, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Make sure you comment if you're watching the replay, and let me know if you're liking this, and text me if you're interested in learning more about the Love Me Right Bootcamp. All right. Thanks for joining. Love you all. Bye.